Las Vegas, and welcome to Face the Tribune with the legendary Rolando Larraz. I am your co-host, Chris Garcia. Thank you so much for joining us today. Rolando, what's going on today?
Well, very good, very good. First of all, before we start the show, because I don't know if I'm going to be here next week, I might go to Costa Rica, but I wanted to dedicate this show to every armed force member of this nation in the Memorial Day, because without them, we have no freedom. Without them, we will not have a radio station like this that can speak the truth honestly and fairly. And I want to wish every one of our military, scared me. I wanted to wish every one of them a happy Memorial Day and my respect to those who didn't make it and the family of those people who have given their life for us to have the freedom that we enjoy here. And hopefully next year we have even more freedom than what we got now, because we got the greatest president in the world. The greatest president. Every time he opens his mouth is for something good. And I dedicate this show to all the people of the armed forces in the United States of America. And now we can go on with whatever you want to talk.
We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about, boss, today. I was so tired. I actually helped some people move last night, and I am beat up. I am beat. I'm every bone in my body is hurting. So we'll just talk about whatever today's special Memorial Day show. And again, I back what you say. I want to just send out my absolute thanks to every member of the United States military and every branch. My dad served for 21 years, and you guys are the real heroes, and you're the real brave people. You know, we're the ones that sit at home and enjoy our freedom because you're off serving and keeping us safe. And there's no part of the service that's too small or too large. I mean, trust me, the guys that feed the guys there, that is a huge job. They feed thousands of military members every single day, and they keep them hydrated and keep them ready and prepared to fight. So I just want to send out my thanks to every member of the United States military, Air Force, Army, Marines, and Navy.
And for all of those, like all of us that are here to enjoy that freedom and that celebration, I wanted to tell you, enjoy it with moderation. If you're going to drink, don't drive, and make this holiday weekend is a 3 days holiday.
Yes.
If you don't work for the city of Las Vegas. If you work for the city of Las Vegas, you got 4 days holiday. But, but I tell you, moderate, drink responsible, and if you're going to drink, please don't drive. Let's make this holiday a safe one.
Yes, sir.
Okay? You don't need to cause any more problems. Don't fight. Don't drive drunk. Nothing. Try to enjoy it with your family and your friends. Barbecue. Whatever you want to do it with love and responsibility.
Yes, sir.
And now let's go to our president. Let's go to Mr. Donald John Trump.
Yes, sir.
What's new with that? You don't have any white paper, so I guess I'm on my own today. I'm on my own today. But I tell you, I don't believe that we're going to find a better result in this trip than what we have, you know. So maybe we can talk a little bit about the local elections. Tomorrow, the early voting start. Please, before you go to vote, educate yourself. Don't let anybody BS you. Don't let anybody give you the wrong information. Okay? You got a guy like, what's the name of the guy? Steve Sicola.
Yes,
He's running against Bob Beer. Let me tell you about this guy. I'm going to get only the part that I find very despicable. The guy was accused by his ex-wife of watching porno movies and porno movies in front of his kids.
Oh, no.
So he went over to get he went over and he was brought to court. And what do you think that piece of trash do? He took the Fifth Amendment. He took the Fifth Amendment. He didn't try to defend himself about, because he knows that if he will not take the Fifth Amendment, he can be brought in court-martial.
Yes.
And that will take his pension away. That, the material thing was more important for this guy. I mean, do you want this guy? You want this piece of trash in city council? Come on, I don't care how bad the city council is. I don't care how irresponsible they are. But I tell you one thing, I don't see anybody in that city council, even, what's his name, Ricky Barrow, a little bit of moral, a little bit of decency, a little bit of honesty, they all have. I don't see why we need to bring somebody that is not even from Las Vegas, is not even from, he has been a puppet. He's been a puppet of Frank Schreck and Jack Binion. And he is there to protect the interests. He's not going to be a city council. He's going to be a Frank Schreck and Jack Binion council. He's not going to be Las Vegas City Council. Believe me, I don't live in Las Vegas, okay? I live in the county. So I don't care one way or the other one. I work in Las Vegas. I work from Las Vegas, but my home is somewhere else. Okay? So it doesn't bother me one way or the other one. But you don't need this despicable human piece of trash in the city council. Bob Beer is the only choice for you people in the city council, and Michelle Fiore. You don't want another dynasty. I keep telling you this, and you don't want to listen to my stupid accent, but try to, for one day, to listen to me. It's only one Goodman family. It's only one Oscar Goodman and Caroline Goodman. And if you're telling me that they're not doing a good job, then you are a fool. Okay? Because he did a good job, and she's doing a better job than him. Okay? So, please, don't get the other lady that her husband run out of time, and now he wants to put his wife so they can still collecting that money. We don't need any Ross in there. Only Ross the store. You go to Ross and buy clothes over there. That's what you need. I love Ross. But and the justice and the municipal court, you don't need a woman that is misleading people. She was a prosecutor. She was a parole office. She's always been in the side against the public. Why At least Cara Campbell is telling you the truth. I've been a prosecutor for 20 years. What is the big deal? It's no big deal, okay? Almost every judge, female or male, and females are 51% of the judges in the judicial system in Las Vegas. Okay, they have taken over. Okay, every judge, almost every judge, I don't want to lie to you, almost every judge is being coming out of the prosecution office. They're coming out of the district attorney's office because they don't know anything else to do. Okay? But at least Cara Campbell is born and raised in Las Vegas. She went to school in Las Vegas. She graduated from the school in Las Vegas. She is one of us. She's a prosecutor, but look at her record. She's been fair and she's been a fantastic fighter for the people of Las Vegas. You commit a crime, she's going to prosecute. Okay? She didn't go there for the money. She got there to give to the community that she loved the best thing she can do. Okay? Heidi Almasi came here from somewhere else. She became a parole office. Then she went to the Attorney General's office. Then she went to the District Attorney's office. She's been everywhere against the people of Las Vegas. She go into a radio show and she said, I enjoy prosecuting people. She did that, and if you don't believe me, you go to ask her what's the name of the radio station she go to, and she said that I got it in tape recorded. I got a recording of that piece when she told the lady who was interviewing her, okay, and the only reason then I'm not giving you the name of the radio station, because that lady that was interviewing her didn't have the courage to mention the Las Vegas Tribune newspaper's name. Instead of them said, Las Vegas Tribune said this about you, there is a local newspaper, well, there is an internet radio station that is not telling you the truth. She is a prosecutor. She enjoys prosecuting people. We don't need Heidi Almasi and the bench anymore.
Wow. Besides, I like Cara Campbell. She's nice.
Okay.
She's very nice.
Her and her husband live in the city. They're raising their 3 kids in the city, and they are one of us. George is a nice guy. He's a good attorney, and she is going to be a very, very good judge in municipal court. That's it. It's not nothing else in the city election. It's only 3 places: municipal court, city council, and city council. Ward 6. On Ward 6, I recommend that you voted for Michelle Fiore. Don't pay attention. Michelle Fiore is a very independent person. Even if her spokesperson is going around writing bad checks, it's not Michelle Fiore's fault. Okay? So don't worry about that. Michelle Fiore can separate herself the same way she did back in 2008, I think it was, when she was running for Congress. After the election, she separated from her campaign spokesperson, and they never talk anymore. She can do the same thing now. She got a spokesperson. Her campaign manager is okay. He's a very good. Her spokesperson is a person that wants to live above her means, and she writes checks. They have no funds, and because she is friends with judges, she managed the campaign for judges, and she's the spokesperson for city council people. Nobody touched her. No one touched her. She got several thousands of dollars. She got a warrant for her arrest for not paying those checks, and she got a warrant for her arrest for not appearing in court. Okay? And she's still walking around, and the police know, the sheriff know, everybody knows that she's there, that she got a warrant for her arrest, and they do nothing for her. Look at the paperwork. Lisa Ann Mayo, the result. Look at the records. Look at the computer, and you're gonna see that she has a warrant for her arrest, and nobody touched her. That is abuse of the system. So, what else are we going to talk about?
Well, let's talk about the Montana race for House.
Oh, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? That guy was going to win the election. People are tired of this socialist, communist, anti-Trump news media. They are sick and tired of this trash they trying to do with all the Republicans that are trying to do the good things. We're not talking about the Republicans that are anti-Trump.
Yes.
We're not talking about those. Those are trash. Do you know how much he win?
No, I don't. I just found out when our friend was over at the business. I didn't even know that he had won. But he said that he got on the internet this morning and saw that he won. So he was very happy because that guy is very conservative too. And so that just goes to show you people are tired of that, man.
Yeah.
They're tired of it. They are. I'm glad that he won. And you know that I know that they set people up a lot of times. They come and
They do.
Yes.
They provoke
Yes,
these
they
people.
provoke them. Yes.
They provoke.
People are tired of it. You know, so he beat the guy up pretty good. Won the election. So that's
why
good.
people
that's
like
good.
Kevin Chow
Yes.
are having problems because he's doing the right thing. They don't want people to be doing the right thing. They want everything to be the same way it's been for the last 200 years. And that is over, my friends. That is over.
Yeah.
I don't believe in the. I would like to know how much different. I wish she come back and look at it in the computer. What's she doing anyway?
Hitching up the guy's thing, his trailer.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, that was a big win. We needed that win. That sent a message to all those liberal nuts that you're not going to be able to.
Because I got the feeling that they did it intentionally.
Yeah.
Because it's only one seat
That's right.
in Montana. It's only one seat,
Right
and
before
they
the
wanted
election.
him to lose.
Yes, right before the election. And it made no difference whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm going to find out, though, how much did he win by. That's what I would like to know.
I know.
How much did he win by? I bet you he won comfortably. The people in Montana, they're pretty
You know how to use the tablet?
I know how to. You have to look it up on my phone real quick.
You do?
Yeah, take
Because I got my tablet over there.
Yeah, take me 1 minute. And I will find out. 15 seconds. Montana House race results.
Oh, they don't talk back? That's better than a wife. Your wife talk back.
So I'll read a little bit of it. Squint my eyes.
You want my glasses?
We work together. Yeah. That's big time. Yeah. Greg Gianforte, a Republican technology executive who was charged with assault on Wednesday night, defeated Rob Quist, the Democratic candidate, in Thursday's special election for Montana at-large congressional seat. He won 50% to 44%, and there was a third candidate that got 5.7%.
Oh, really?
189,473 votes to 166,483 votes.
So it wasn't that great of a winning, but it wasn't winning.
But he won.
I thought he was going to win in a very, very good day.
Yes, that's huge, though. That's huge. So it just goes to show you, he was charged with assault, and he won the election the next day. People are tired of it, man, and it's happening all over the country. People are tired of it. Republican Greg Gianforte has won the special election for Montana's open U.S. House seat, CNN projects, defeating Democrat Rob Quist and capping off a whirlwind final 36 hours of the campaign that saw Gianforte being charged for allegedly assaulting a reporter. In his acceptance speech, Gianforte apologized by name to Ben Jacobs, the Guardian reporter, who was accused the Republican of body slamming him and breaking his glasses. When you make a mistake, you have to own up to it, Gianforte told his supporters at election night rally in Bozeman. That's the Montana way.
Well, you see, that's one thing that Donald Trump do not bother by jumping on the guy.
Yes.
He tells security, get him. And then he don't dirty his hands. That's why he
Get that guy out of here.
But this guy, I'm glad he did, because he proved that the people of this country
Yes.
are completely tired of all the garbage that's going on with the election.
Yes, they are.
I tell you, it's going to be a lot of changes.
Oh, yeah.
We don't realize, I got the feeling that it's going to be, by the time the next election happens, it's going to be a lot of changes. I can feel that. I can feel it. And people like Harry Reid that are still bugging and still putting their nose where it don't belong anymore because he's retired. He's an old man. Go sit in the senior citizen club over there and where you live and make the wall for the younger people.
That's right.
You know, but I mean, I don't believe that we have any more room for Harry Reid or any of those. And in the next election, remember what I'm telling you, Mitch McConnell and all these people that have been running for, they're going to be replaced. They are going to be replaced.
Yes.
Unfortunately, some of them might be replaced by Democrats, but the Democrats are going to be wiser, and then they're going to be able to work with the Republicans better. I can feel that. Like it used to be.
Yes.
It used to be. They used to fight and
Work together.
but work together.
Yes. Yes.
So I don't see
There's your friend.
who. Who is it? Who is that? I can see that.
Kim Jong.
Oh, the little midget. The midget. What did he said about the Montana race? He didn't say nothing about the Montana race, right?
So it's crazy. I guess the U.S. military says aiming North Korea dangers U.S. to launch first of its kind missile intercept test. So they're getting prepared. We've got missiles that can intercept his missiles in case he wants to act stupid. The Pentagon announced plans for a test that would involve shooting down an international ballistic missile, similar to what North Korea launched in just a few days. U.S. military personnel plans to launch a custom-made missile from the Marshall Islands and aim to shoot it down in space by firing an interceptor missile from a base in California. The missile is meant to simulate an ICBM, meaning it will fly faster than missiles used to previously intercept tests, according to Christopher Johnson. So we're already getting prepared for him, just in case he wants to do something stupid and aim a missile at the United States of America. I'm telling you, this dude is a lot like Reagan, Trump. I think he's going to be a better president than Reagan. I never thought I would see a better president than Reagan, but I think Trump's going to wind up being a better president because he doesn't bite his tongue, and whatever he promised, that's exactly what he's
Yeah,
going
but
to do.
remember when Ronald Reagan went to the presidency, he already was a governor. He already been in politics.
Yes.
He became a politician.
Yes.
Donald Trump is not a politician. He's a normal human being that has the best interests of this nation at heart. That's the difference between Ronald Reagan. And you know, I always have told people I am a Reagan Republican.
Yes.
But no, this guy is better than Ronald Reagan. And every time I remember that Ronald Reagan gave a lot of immigration facility and waive a lot of immigration laws to please his colleagues.
Yes.
It makes me wonder, you know. But and I hope Donald Trump don't do that.
Well, you just said what the big difference was. You said that he was a politician first.
Yeah.
You know, and Donald Trump wasn't. He was a private citizen, a businessman. So
I think this is the only time a man have come from the street and jump in and become president.
yes.
They normally go through the process of congressman, senator,
Yes.
senator again, and then president.
Unless you Barack Obama,
Yeah, of course.
the hand-picked black savior.
I didn't say that. I didn't say it.
Did you not know that my family didn't eat until Barack Obama became president? You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, we were on welfare and food stamps and starving. And when he came, our whole lives changed.
Yeah, and Colin Powell became a general until Obama didn't.
My dad wasn't in the military. My mother wasn't a school teacher. Nothing happened until Obama, 2008. I will always remember that.
And what's the name of my idol in the movies? That junior guy?
Louis Gossett Jr.
Lou Gossett Jr.
Wonderful.
Oh, I love that guy. And I had to wait until Obama became president so he can get a chance at a lousy movie. I can't believe they wasted that talent until 2008.
Unbelievable. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Obama won.
And what was the name of that black guy in the Moss Squad? Remember the Moss Squad?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm showing my age. I remember that. He's showing my age now. Excellent actor.
Excellent. He's still working.
Yeah.
He's still working. I saw him in TV the other day.
Sidney Poitier didn't win the Academy Award.
Who?
Sidney Poitier.
Oh yeah, but that was after Obama. You know, he never played Cuba until Obama didn't come in. He used to play in Cuba all the time. Yeah. Sidney Poitier. Oh my God, yeah. And Nat King Cole. Nat King Cole. He's the one that was playing in Cuba. He played at the Tropicana in Cuba. Yeah. He is not Cindy Poitier. Cindy Poitier don't play nightclubs. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
Guess yeah. How dare a white girl with a black guy? How dare you? Only until Obama came to president. Obama is the one that broke the racial line.
The Nobel Peace Prize.
Who?
Bringing the races together.
Really? Really? A month after he became president?
That's when the racists started talking.
No, it wasn't a month. It was, he got that praise in October. He became president in January something. No, it wasn't. But, no.
He saved the world, if you didn't know that. And so
that was a fantastic movie, you know. It was a fantastic, classic movie.
Yeah, it's classic.
But it shows that a white girl can fall in love with a black guy. You know, did the parents remember that? Did the parents of the girl allow that marriage?
The dad was against it. The mom was for it, but the dad, during the movie, he began to like Sidney. He changed his whole attitude towards him, but that was a great movie, man. I love Sidney Poitier. Sidney Poitier was so classy, man. It was just, he opened the doors for so many minority actors after him. Denzel Washington.
Oh, yeah.
Came after him.
Oh, yeah. I don't like Denzel Washington. I don't like him. He looks too cocky for me.
Yeah, he is very
I don't like cocky.
That New York attitude, that Brooklyn attitude, yeah.
Oh, he's from Brooklyn?
He's from Brooklyn, yeah. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
I like
No,
it.
I don't like
Your boy Jared Kushner is under FBI scrutiny, man. News report.
No, he's in the list to testify. He's not in the scrutiny. He's not a subject of the investigation.
No.
He is. He's going to be interviewed.
Okay. But here it says, Kushner, President Donald Trump's son-in-law, and one of the senior advisors in the Trump administration, is under FBI scrutiny as part of the investigation into possible Russian collusion. Numerous U.S.
But where did that come from? NBC or CBS?
It's Fox, actually. Investigators think that Kushner, who is married to Trump's daughter, Ivanka, has substantial information relevant to the investigation, officials told NBC. Kushner, who held meetings in December 2016 with the Russian ambassador and a banker from Moscow, is being probed due to the extent and nature of his interactions with the Russian people.
Where did that come from?
Fox. Fox News.
Fox News.
Yes,
Yeah, because I tell you one thing, I stopped watching CBS because those people are so leftist, so obviously leftist.
Yes.
So I put my, I don't know what, I think it's ABC, Channel 13.
Yeah.
I think it's ABC. But I don't like that George Stephanopoulos or whatever his name is.
George Stephanopoulos.
Yeah, I don't like him.
The little midget guy.
Eh?
The little midget guy.
Yeah. But that's not the point. The point is that he's a fake.
Yeah.
He used to work for the Clintons.
Yes.
And now he's trying to be fair. I mean, the black lady over there, she is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. And the white girl that they got there as a token, because the weatherman is black, the newscaster, the whatever you call that, the anchor is black, and George Stephanopoulos, I don't know where he comes from, but he don't look American to me.
He's Greek.
He's Greek, right? Yeah. I usually get along with the Greeks, but when they become some,
Good food. Oh, I love great food.
my very, very good friend, Peter Brangas, he's an attorney, and I think he's the third attorney in Nevada. The third attorney in Nevada. He's been practicing law here since 1900. I don't know much about it. But he's retired now. He's spending his time between Las Vegas and California with his daughter Vanessa and
I Don Smith. The hardest working man.
yeah.
Oh man.
But I tell you, I don't know what I'm going to watch. I don't know what I'm going to watch. I don't have any more news.
They trying to get rid of Hannity, I think.
No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think they are that stupid. The guy is bringing a lot of money, man. He's bringing but they still have Carson.
Carson, that's your guy.
Oh, I love that guy. You know why? Because he tells people, oh, well, you can say whatever you want, but I tell you, he's fantastic.
I love Tucker Carlson.
Yeah. Well, I wonder where he come from.
I don't know.
Because he wasn't there too long.
No. Julian Assange, our friend, after rape charges drop, prepare for war. I guess that's what he's saying. Julian Assange warned Friday that even though Sweden planned to drop its investigation into a rape claim against him after almost 7 years, his legal ordeal was not something that I can forgive. Assange, 45, took refuge in Ecuador's embassy in London in 2012 to escape extradition to Sweden to answer questions about sex crime accusations from 2 women. He has been there ever since.
Yeah, but if I was him, I would not trust.
I wouldn't either.
I would not get out of that embassy. I don't. He got plenty money, and you can buy those people every day,
Yes.
day by day. I would not. I don't know where else he can go, but he might be able to go to Ecuador.
Right.
When you take asylum in the embassy of one of those countries, you are allowed to go to that country, right?
You would think, yeah. You would think it would give you, yeah.
Yeah.
You would think that he would be able to. I wouldn't trust that.
I would not leave.
No way.
I would not leave the embassy. I would not leave the embassy.
I think some people want him gone, want him dead. I would not.
Yeah, but he cannot be locked up in there forever. He better off taking a plane to, because they cannot touch him as long as he's in the embassy or in the embassy limousine, or because I'm sure they got a limousine. They don't have a Toyota or a Fiat, one of those little tiny Fiats that the Minute Maids use over here in Las Vegas. You know, one of those golf carts. I think because those people over there, they use limos all the time, you know.
Rick Harrison, who was the owner of the famous pawn shop right down the street here, he said Obama created a nightmare for businesses. The Obama administration may be out of office, but gold and silver pawn shop owner Rick Harrison said right now business in the U.S. is literally a nightmare. The effect of 8 years of Obama is finally showing up, Harrison told the Fox Business Network. We had 7% GDP growth in the last quarter, and if you figure GDP the way we did from 4 years ago, that would be negative growth. 4 years ago, they decided all R&D suddenly goes into the plus column instead of expense column, and it was the way the administration actually boosted up GDP. Trump should make it easier to do business in the country. Man, I'm telling you, business owners are so happy that Barack Obama is out of office, and that's what I was talking about. We had negative growth for 8 years, and the debt doubled from 10 trillion to 20 trillion.
I know, but I miss him. I miss him because there's a lot of people that are going to use the food stamp and going to use the welfare. There's a lot of people that are going to have to go to work. That's an abusive thing. You know, they need to go to work. They should not be forced to work. They need to keep going on with those welfare checks. I think Obama spoiled these people.
Yes.
They spoiled them.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, opera! Opera! That's another one that was created by Obama.
Yes.
That's another lady that it became. And what's the name of the child molester? Or the child. Yeah, Michael Jackson. But the other one, they have sexual harassment against him, Bill Cosby. And you know, they own everything. They owe everything to Barack Obama. You know, they owe every luxury they have lived. I remember in 1960, 63 I think it was, Bill Cosby used to play the Sahara Hotel with that other white guy. Then it wasn't, what was the name of the show they have?
Bill Cosby?
Yeah, Bill Cosby.
Ironside? It wasn't Ironside.
No, Ironside was a big, fat, white guy. They used to have that show. It wasn't Take a Thief. That was the guy that killed Fonda. No, not Fonda. Oh, God, I'm getting I Spy.
I Spy.
I Spy.
That's it.
I Spy. That's it, right?
Yes.
He had to wait for Obama to get to be president to get the part in I Spy. You know, we all gonna miss Obama.
That's right.
All gonna miss Obama. He brought equality.
Yes, he did.
Equality to our and what's his name? Herman Cain and Herman Cain. He became a businessman in 2009 after Obama became president. You know.
Ben Carson became a neurosurgeon.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't believe these people, and they believe that there was equality during Obama's administration.
Yeah.
And the Mexicans, they don't realize that Obama deported more people than the last 4 presidents or 3 presidents.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Oh, but you know, the little black guy is good, you know. The little black guy is nice.
He has, I'm gonna tell you, this trip changed everything. I think he's gonna come back here. And I think people are better get in line with what he's doing. Because this was
Obama?
No, Trump. I'm done with Obama. I'm so glad he's gone. Oh man, I'm so glad that he's gone. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but I think Donald Trump, what a successful trip. It makes you proud. You finally have a leader. We're not over in these countries apologizing, kissing their rear ends.
Yes.
And having to apologize for being American. We have a president over there and saying, you better get on board because we are leading the world now. You have a president over there that's making people pay their way into NATO and pay for their own security, like he did Saudi Arabia.
Is she coming back over here?
I'm sure she is. But yeah, it's great to have a president like that. And you're just so proud when you cut on the news and you see him standing there. And you can tell other leaders respect him. They do. They respect him. They didn't respect Obama. I used to see other leaders greet him, especially the Russian leader, Vladimir Putin, would barely
especially when he talked in front of the 28 countries. Yeah. 28 countries.
Yes.
And he told them off.
Yes. He sure did. He sure did. I never seen nothing like that. That was just fantastic. It really was, man. So what are you going to do for your Memorial Day weekend? What do you got planned?
Hide. I don't want to go any place because
really?
No, I don't like to go any place on the holidays.
Yeah.
I don't like crowds. I don't like any talk like that. And to be honest with you, I don't know how safe it is with those crazy terrorists. I don't want to jump in a plane and go someplace and don't come back to Las Vegas, you know. I don't know. Maybe I go stay at some motel on Boulder City or Henderson, close to the lake, but far enough from the people, you know.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
Because according to the sheriff, I don't know how much he knows, Las Vegas can be a target of.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Which one is some of your favorite places to go here, Boston? Do you ever go up to Mount Charleston sometime?
Never been in Mount Charleston. I have never in my whole life been. I've never been in Mount Charleston. I've never been in Lake Mead. What? I'm not a tourist. I don't know. You know, let me tell you something. We used to have an apartment in New York for the company, not for me. I can afford New York. My brother used the apartment twice. I think he was there 4 weeks. 2 weeks one time and 2 weeks the second time. He can talk to you about the Empire State, about the Statue of Liberty. He can talk to you about all those tourist things like he was a native New Yorker. Yeah. I have never been in any of those places.
What?
Never. And an apartment was on 8th Avenue on 53rd Street. Right there by CBS. And one around the corner from CBS. I've never been in any of those places.
Wow.
I'm not a tourist, man.
You don't like the crowds. But
no.
Charleston's not, it's pretty open.
I know. And for a while, they used to have the best steak.
Really?
Yeah, that place used to be well known. And same thing with the railroad pass. You been there?
No.
It's in the way to Boulder City. People used to drive all the way there. And that's why I said, when you got quality, people don't mind driving. It's, the railroad pass used to have the best prime rib for the price. The best. I like the end cut. I like the dark meat. Yeah, I like the egg cut. But I like that. I like restaurants. I don't like lounges because I don't drink. But I use the music. I can take the music for 1 or 2 times. But that's it. Nothing else. And I don't like crowd. I don't like crowd. You know.
So you got the car up. Wonderful, excellent. Yeah, I like Mount Charleston. I do. I like Mount Charleston a lot.
Never been there, but I was going to go there one time, but in those days the road was so small, and I got paranoid. I don't like small roads, and then you gotta drive at the normal speed, and all that stuff.
I used to like Laughlin. I used to go down to Laughlin a lot. You like Laughlin?
I've been there. I've been twice over there. I used to. I don't know if Don Laughlin is still there or not, but we did some dance contest. I don't know how to dance, but I was organizing.
You know how to dance, you keep on.
I don't know how to dance. I don't dance. But I used to. I did a dance contest. And Don Laughlin, the owner of the Laughlin Hotel, he used to compete in that.
What?
And he wanted to win all the time. So he got mad at me. He got a Spanish lady from Spain that was, I don't know, he was married to her. I forgot. But she was a good dancer. But he got mad because he didn't win the first. So after I left, he won. I don't know if he's still there or not. I don't know. He must be old.
I love Mom. I love it. I used to go down there and get a little hotel room right on the river. Right there. I love it down there. Get away from Vegas sometimes.
Yeah.
I still haven't been to Mesquite. I've been wanting to go.
We had a newspaper in Mesquite.
How do you like Mesquite?
We had the Mesquite Tribune. Yeah. Drive careful.
Yes, sir.
There's too many drunks in the street now.
See you, my friend. Wow. So you like Mesquite, boss? Mesquite's nice.
No, I don't like Mesquite because they don't like me there. Let me tell you what happened to me in Mesquite. I went to renew my business license, and they didn't give me a business license.
Why?
The telephone company took my phone away, and they didn't want to give me service. And I was sharing an office in the building with the mayor of Mesquite, and they asked him not to renew my lease.
What?
They didn't want me in Mesquite.
Wow.
I have people subscribing to the Mesquite Tribune, and they told me, put them in a Manila envelope with no return address. They was afraid. They were afraid of. There was a Greek guy that opened a restaurant there called the Thunderbird, and they told him that if he advertised with us, he would lose the business license.
Wow.
Talking about Las Vegas is a baby compared to Las Vegas, that Randy Black and all those people over there, they hate the Tribune.
Wow.
They hate it. We used to move, we moved over here, and then we hired a distribution company that was going to distribute the paper over there, but we could not get any advertising from them.
So you got the Mesquite Tribune.
Mesquite Tribune. Yeah.
So how long did you guys stay there? Did you keep sending out papers there?
Yeah, for about a year. A year. It was, that was, let's see, is she waving or
It's right. It's hot out
she's such a show.
We got a couple of minutes left of the show, and we're going to be taking Memorial Day off, boss.
I don't know, it's up to you. You own your radio station now, so don't talk to me about that. I'm sure she's gonna take off. I know.
You think so?
You know, yeah.
I guess we don't have a choice there.
Yeah.
But in the last of the show, once again, like Rolando started off the show by saying, we just want to send out a special thanks to our United States military. And Memorial Day is about remembrance. We want to remember all of the troops, not just serving, but that have given their lives.
I'm praying for them.
Absolutely, Rolando. I mean, I remember my dad, he lost a lot of friends in Vietnam. And my dad used to talk about that a lot. And I remember there were times I would just go up in the living room and he would be crying. And I would ask him why. And he would just talk about remembering some of the friends that he lost in the military. So, you know, we just want to remember all those people that have millions and millions and millions of young men and women that have given their life so that we can wake up in the greatest country on earth and have a president like Donald Trump and have freedom to vote for a president like Donald Trump. It's the best country in the world. If you don't like it, hey, go to Mexico or someplace else. There's a reason everybody wants to come here. We just want you to come here safely and legally so that we can keep the country the way that it is. That's all Donald Trump is saying. That's all Rolando is saying. That's all I'm saying. Stand in line. We don't mind you coming here. We want you to come here. But it's something about standing in line and coming here legally that lets us know that you want to come here and do the right thing. If you jump the wall or swim or come here illegally, we don't know why you want to come here. You might want to harm the country. You might not want the best for the country. We just want to know who you are and what you're doing here, what's your purpose. If you're coming here to make a better life for yourself and your family, and you want to do it the legal way, and you don't want to drain this country of our resources because people are struggling enough. We don't want to have our tax dollars go to take care of you. You can stay in your own country and do that. Let Mexico, whatever, Guatemala, wherever you're from, let them take care of you. That's not our responsibility. But if you want to come here and work hard and live the American dream and be patriotic to our flag and speak our language, by all means, we love to have you. This is a country of immigrants, but that's right. So we want to thank you so much for listening. Again, just have a safe Memorial weekend. like Rolando said, it's nothing wrong with drinking and having a good time and having a few spirits, but there's no excuse to get behind a vehicle. And you don't want this Memorial Weekend for you to remember for the rest of your life that you harmed another family because you made a stupid decision and got behind the wheel after you know you were intoxicated.
And if you have enough money to buy drinks,
Yes.
you can put something away and get a taxi or get a limo or get a Uber. Now they got two different companies
Yes.
that they can get you.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, now it's facilitated. Also, AAA, I think it is. AAA is picking people up
Yes. Free.
free.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching once again. Google us. We'll be up on YouTube in a couple of hours, and we were backed up a little bit, but we're going to have a bunch of shows going to be put up this weekend, so we know you've been listening a little bit. We're going to catch up with you. You catch up on all our shows, Face the Tribune and Chris Garcia, the Conservative American, and also Blue Laker and Cobra. Don't forget that as well.
And Gordon
Martinez as well. Sorry. God bless America. God bless our troops, and Godspeed to our great president. Please be home safely and have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. See you soon.